All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to another First Play on launch day. It is November the 9th, and we are here to play I.D.F.K. I guess that stands for I don't fucking care, with care spelled with K. I have no idea. But this is yet another survival game, an RPG, supposedly an MMO, according to the developer. Online PvP, online co-op, LAN PvP, and it's early access for $10 with a 10% discount. Phoenix Gaming Studios, the developer and publisher, it is their first title on Steam. And how long can you survive and how much money can you make? A land overrun with wildlife and bandits where you compete against others to survive and gather resources and money necessary to control the land and build cities. Will you team up with strangers or play alone? Alright guys, so I can tell by looking at this trailer here that this is already full of a bunch of assets that we've seen in many other survival games. But maybe it's not just completely broken like you would think, or like I would think. You guys already know by probably the thumbnail, if this game is made like a M.I.S.S video or whatever. But maybe it'll be decent. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, especially if it is online. But I'm kind of expecting absolute trash, to be honest. So we'll be back to see if I'm right, guys, and we'll take a closer look at I.D.F.K, and we'll do that right after this. Zaxter 99. All right, welcome back, everybody. When we launch the game, this is what we get. This is a very default kind of a Unreal main menu, and we basically have single player, multiplayer, and settings. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the settings. Yeah, this is very. I think this is like the default Unreal menu system. If it's not, I've seen the same menu system many, many, many times. It's part of an asset kit if it's not. So we're going to go ahead and turn post-processing way down because that is typically where our motion blur is at. We're also going to turn shadows down to low and anti-aliasing probably down to medium. View distance we want high. Yeah, let's go ahead and apply that. Audio. Okay, we'll just go with that. And controls, WAC. Yeah, I've seen the same menu setting system many, many times before. We'll go ahead and go into, well, let's go ahead and go back to multiplayer and see if anybody is even playing. Yep, found no servers, kind of what you would expect. Refresh. Right. Oops. Go back to play a single player game. New game. Only one map. All right. Start game. I guess it's loading. Yep, there we go. All right. I don't recognize this particular asset here for your character, but I'm assuming everybody's going to look the same. I know I've seen those same hunger and thirst and stuff like that icons before. We'll go ahead and get our pickaxe here. Yeah, these animations are absolutely terrible. Yep. How come they don't show this kind of stuff in the trailers ever? Yeah, I don't guess we're getting anything there. Build part name. Open. F. Okay, so we can buy stones for like $1. Or everything's $1. Furnace. Oh no, that's how many to buy. Cost is 2 for a stone. Plant fiber is 1. Campfire is 35. Okay. Code block is 50. Coolers 25, etc. We have crafting. Yeah, I've seen all this crafting menu stuff before. I feel like 100 times. Yep. Hey. One thing I'm not noticing, guys, is I'm not hearing any kind of sound at all. Let's see if we can go back into our settings and turn the audio up, because I'm not hearing anything. We'll turn the master up. We'll turn the music down. Ambient up. Effects up. And there is no apply. Yeah, I'm hearing like no sounds at all. All right. Hey, that looks good. We're not getting any wood. Hmm. So we run under the water. That's terrible. All right. Well, I don't think this is a zombie game. I think this is more of a PvP game. And maybe PvE, I'm not sure. Well, there we go. We can get some wood like that by hitting the F key. Yeah, these animations are absolutely terrible. I have no idea what rocks we can mine, but no space for item. Sure. So we did get some rocks there, but we don't have any space to put it in. Okay. Make sure there is collision with trees, and there is. Don't recognize this map right offhand. But we have no sound, no space for item. Can we chop the tree down? That's what I want to know. And it doesn't look like we have any money. I don't know if I can buy like a backpack back at that main guy. Salesman, if you would, where we start. Well, it looks like we're already thirsty and we have nothing to drink. Yeah. Yeah, I hate these survival games where you have to eat and drink every 30 seconds, and this looks like another one of those. And it looks like just a bunch of assets put on a map. And no sound effects. We have trees that are kind of up in the air. That looks like I'm not sure if that mountain is actually a real mountain or a JPG picture. Looks like it might be a picture. And I'm not seeing any kind of wildlife. No deers, no. I mean, I wasn't expecting to see zombies or anything, but I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Water over here. An invisible wall, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that mountain in the distance there is just a picture. Yep. And, yep, an invisible wall to keep us from going to the water and falling off the edge of the world or whatever. So, yep. So we know what I think of invisible walls, guys. Okay. Let me go ahead and go back to the main menu. Single player, we'll go new game again. Yep, we'll overwrite. Okay, what I want to do is I want to see if we can... Oh, is that a gun? We have different vendors here that we can see. Okay. Here we can buy these different guns for anywhere from 200 to 500. Backpack, G4 backpack. You need cloth and craft. You can name it. Okay, so you just need 20 cloth. Okay. Hi, sir. Guy sells gunpowder is all. Then so to make cloth, we need plant fiber times 5 to make one cloth. Great. Okay. Notice how that guy looks exactly the same as me, so we don't even have different assets. This guy's the same guy. And that guy's the same guy. And this guy is your medical guy, where you can buy bandages or health drinks. Right. So no sound. It looks like a completely empty world. No wildlife, invisible walls, no zombies, no nothing to do. So just an empty map, a few assets to buy stuff from and sell stuff to, and nothing else in the game. Guys, this is not what early access should be used for. This is not even the beginning of a game. We have an asset character that you have that can move around an empty map. We have nothing to engage with whatsoever except trees and rocks to get ore from. There doesn't seem to be any kind of challenge to the game, and no wildlife or anything like that. And if the developer is expecting a lot of players to come in and fight, then he's expecting wrong, because nobody's going to be buying this game and playing this game for PvP. So what we have here is just an empty map and some assets that are thrown in, and absolutely no content whatsoever. The developer couldn't even be bothered to make sound effects in the game. We turned the sounds pretty much all the way up, and we're still hearing nothing. And this is just another extremely lazy survival game. This one lazier than most, where this game is just completely void of content, sound effects, and everything that you would hope for, especially when you're buying a game for $10. So this, guys, makes yet another terrible game. This is not what early access is for, guys. We have a game here that's probably not even 5% complete. There's nothing here. Nothing here at all. So, except an empty map and a few assets, and it's just super incomplete. So it is exactly what I expected it to be. In fact, it's a lot less incomplete than I was thinking it would be. I mean, you can even run underwater. There's no swimming. There's no nothing to do, guys. So terrible fucking game. And this is going to make, I believe we're at miss number 295. And I'll quit wasting your time. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the invisible wall, invisible content, early access game for $10. Yeah, so I think this game is appropriately named. The developer could basically tell me or tell you, I don't fucking care. That's probably what that stands for. So, thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.